Next week, NASA and SpaceX will team up for the first manned crew launch from U.S. soil in nearly a decade. The historic Demo 2 is scheduled for launch on Wednesday.
Channel 2 space reporter Roseanne Aragon will be at Cape Canaveral. Roseanne is joining us now in studio with a preview of what we should expect. Roseanne?
That's right. Lots of things to check off before the big launch. NASA tells me Bob and Doug did their final suit fit checks today with their sleek new SpaceX suits. The readiness review was completed with a green light at the Cape, but Houston has a very special place in these astronauts' hearts. Space City has been working hard to make Demo 2 a success. Take a look. This is the mission of a lifetime for two NASA astronauts Houston knows and loves.
Thanks again for everybody at home supporting us and supporting NASA. This is a great time in America to be able to do this again.
As graduates of military test pilot schools, if you gave us one thing that we could have put on our list of dream jobs that we would have gotten to have someday, it would have been to be aboard a new spacecraft, be conducting a test mission aboard that spacecraft.
The SpaceX Demo 2 launch set for May 27th. It's all part of NASA's commercial crew program, doing things in ways it's never done before, turning to the competitive commercial sector, tasking SpaceX and Boeing to build American spacecrafts to launch Americans from U.S. soil for the first time in nearly a decade.
With the intent that they would go get customers that are not NASA and drive down our costs and increase the access to space.
On May 27th, SpaceX's beloved Crew Dragon capsule will carry Benken and Hurley atop a Falcon 9 rocket and launch from historic Launch Pad 39A at Cape Canaveral to the International Space Station.
Ignition, liftoff.
This will be the first crewed test after a successful dry run last year without people inside. The team will test the new sleek touchscreen system, as well as SpaceX's revolutionary spacesuits.
Nobody wants to see this mission to be a success more than us.
Of course, there are traditions.
Bob and I put the DM2 sticker on the SpaceX simulator in Houston as kind of a continuing tradition.
And new ones.
And I took the opportunity with my family to do a tree planting. So my son will always have that lemon tree that he was a part of planting that hopefully it makes it through Houston's hot summer this year and becomes a tradition for some other folks as well.
So many meaningful parts of this journey to the Demo 2 mission, and we will be there to follow this historic mission every step of the way. More to come on today's review at 6. Chris, back to you.
Thank you, Roseanne. And don't forget, Roseanne is actually going to go to Florida for that launch. Starting on Monday, you can catch her live reports on air and online at click2houston.com.
Frank here now. I want to talk to you about our